Welcome to episode 23 of doing all of Factorio's achievements on a death world. A world that contains various kinds of death that aren't ours. We had a bit more cultural exchange between the episodes. We now have, a bunch of the space over here, some forests doing some decent pollution absorption work. We kind of pushed this far. We could go further, except I don't think I really want to bother with these ones. I think I'm planning that these nests will attack in here, but we don't really have a choice about it. Pollution-wise, we are, polluting everything. It's a death world, that's fine. We are losing probably walls, it's fine. We're not going to worry about that. And we have, on the race to 20 million green chips, of which we've currently got 16 million, which I think is about the only. I think this is there's only two other things that we're doing, which are pretty straightforward. And the goal of this whole cultural exchange was to free up space around this copper and this iron to drop green chip builds 5 and 6. I think this one is 4. Yeah, we've got the 3 over here that we've had running for a while that are really starting to run down now. I don't know how many. I mean, I guess the question is, we just look at these green chip machines and they're still running, so we've currently got enough copper. The buffers are really starting to fill up, so we might have to do a buffer reset at some point as well. But yeah, we want some more of this. We want some more of this over here. So the train that I am on, that I'm standing next to, has all the stuff that's left over from this build. So I don't actually think it's going to have everything that it needs to. It was just like, the chests that were over here. Oh, I didn't bring roboports. I've got the bots that are on me, but we kind of need more bots, but never mind. We've got the Spidertrons sitting around. We've got some laser landmine defense, which is probably not going to be enough for the size of big biters we're looking at. I was going to look at how many kills we had in the last hour, wasn't I? We killed, another 1,000 or so nests. I think some of these were during the episode, and then I think this might have been between episodes, and then we were just moving things between, getting this train down here, getting all that stuff done. Overall, we have killed, the vast majority of those have been in, we're not even 50 hours into the run. I think we're like 30 and a bit hours into the run or something, and we've got, we would have started like, I guess here, these are the first nest kills, and then I guess we pushed out and took some of the other continents, and then we're just building for a while, and then this huge spike of stuff, clearing these territories in the last couple of episodes, going back about 3.5 hours, and they are the majority of the nest kills of the entire run. So evolution is, okay, we do get a lucky radar scan. Evolution is 0.97. Decent number of Behemoths, fine. So let's get... We've got all this stuff mostly in place, actually. Where is... Can we just do this from... I'm going to get a bunch of extra stuff there, aren't I? This one is... if we just grab this much of the thing... That doesn't have any rail in it, so that's a copy and paste we're happy with. And we're going to have one like here. And then the other... Are we going to fit the other in the middle? We're still going to need a bit of landfill, aren't we? Even if, like, here we would need a lot of landfill. In here, we would need to move the mining again and then get a bit of landfill for in here. And I think that's still what we're doing. I got to turn off my bots because I don't actually want to build all of this stuff yet. But the other thing we got to do is figure out somewhere in here. Let's have this just as, another... Which one was it? Was it this one? Yeah, it's the one that's not named anything. Yeah, cool, fine. Okay, so we do want to figure out how to get... We want to be able to get 8 lanes of iron in, because that's what we're going to drop over here. I don't think we need all 8, but we're going to build all 8. And then notice that this section is backwards, so let's... I guess we're going to do things in a car for the first time in a while. Don't know if we have the fuel for that, but never mind. Yeah, because we want... I think we've still got to plan for... Okay, so all of these guys are going to be... Yeah, we'll move this around. Was there... Oh, there was something else I wanted to do in between, and that was... We did, in fact, put this little piece of rail down to this station, which has the artillery shell icon, because somewhere we also have an artillery train. I think that, yeah, I think that most of the rest of the base is kind of sad at the moment. This station, yeah, go down there. We'll go down there. We've got some artillery range. We'll shell all of these things. Should we briefly have a look at the base? We're gonna have to go back for some other stuff later, but yeah, the plastic situation is a bit unfortunate, and then because of that, we don't really have the speed modules, we don't really have the blue chips, but also we don't need any of that stuff. We just need to punch out a bunch of green chips, and the green chips are on, yeah, the 25,000-ish from having 4 functional green nodes, and then the main base not really being a thing. Okay, can I, from the map, copy all of this? Yeah, we got that. And then, okay, we didn't get all of it, apparently. If those... Oh, no, we did get all of it. We were early enough on how that copy and paste works to get all of it, because we wanted this... which we're also going to do with the map, because it's going to be easier to line up with the mining patch. And we're going to flip it around and put it here so that the iron interface is on the inside. Yeah, and then we want all of this stuff. We missed some of... This is usually a 4-belt balancer. I don't actually think it's going to matter. We can also do that somewhere else. So all of that doesn't need to be there, which means we can move this in a little bit. And then we can also get the next copy of the rest of this stuff, for which we're going to get the roboboard as well. And put that here. Yeah, that's lined up, hasn't it? So, we're going to need to do the mining differently. We were kind of always going to need to do that. We're going to need to get a bunch of landfill. I still don't want my bots on, because... Actually, a couple of reasons. The first of the reasons was we don't have any of them here. There's a lot of stuff to kind of get out of the way, including these trees. And I think the plan for that is going to be... Yeah, we're kind of leaving... We're leaving the build train with a lot of stuff on the build train in kind of a precarious position, because we are almost certainly receiving expansions down here. In fact, I wonder if... That's probably forest expansion, but this one is definitely a biter expansion. So hopefully they don't attack the train. I mean, they're attacking in here, right? There's no pollution source over there yet, so it's fine. I wanted to wander over here. Not because we're interested in being in this place. Actually, I should probably get the bots while we're doing this, shouldn't we? Because one of these Spidertrons has a bunch of stuff that we will be able to use to get all the trees out of the way. That's going to be the plan for that. You don't need... Yeah, you continue to have repair packs. This is going to continue to be a place where we can move Spidertrons back to make sure they are all repaired and all that kind of nice stuff. We don't need many of these. We're going to take the few that we do need. Yeah, those link. Where are all the bots? One bot. What did we build last? Was it the iron mining? 15. Yeah, okay. So we're going to take those 30 bots. We're going to leave the rest of the bots because we also kind of need to maintain... Okay. We need to maintain the... like, landmine defenses as well. But this should give us... Yeah, we're going to grab these bots as well. And this is going to give us a larger number of bots to go and build the next. Let's put these back. A larger number of bots with which we're going to go and build the next thing, but also we've got a way of getting the trees out of the way quickly now. So that's nice. Can we get through? Yeah, whatever. And that's also a way we kind of went around the long way. Like, I want to connect power up the short way over the top of this lake as well. But first, and before we have any bots on or anything like that, we are just going to... Yeah, that's the button I wanted for this. We're just going to clear some of these trees out the way because we need to get to that mining. We're going to clear some of these trees out the way because we need to get to the mining. Yeah, that's a lot more accessible now, isn't it? These are also functionally cliff explosives, so we're just going to get a lot of those cliff explosives out of the way. And now we have... Yeah, now we have the things we need to be able to do this build. We have all of the space we want. We're going to add more of these roboports. We're going to complain about not having a bunch of stuff. It's fine. This stuff we can tidy up later. We don't even have all the parts we need for it yet. Yeah, and then also the buffers are going to happen down here somewhere else as well, aren't they? Can we find, like, what is this little interface? Oh, it's all weird. Can we get... Maybe it still works if we're going to grab all of this thing. Because I kind of want to line this up to figure out where the rest of stuff goes. Not that way. Okay, so the train is in fact just straight up in the way. That's going to fit here. Yeah, so we can have one there. The train is going to be in the way. Which means we should not rely on that as a power situation. Like, we should get the power in this way so that... Yeah, so that we can later build... Is that actually connected to... Yeah, it is. I mean, we can check. Yeah, it is, sure. And we might also need more power, not really sure. So that should be all of these things powered. It is. Okay, so now we get to kick off a build. The train is kind of in the wrong place, but never mind. We want to just leave all the stuff here. There's so much stuff that this build will need. We do have... Actually, these things we're going to keep. We do have quite a bit of stuff to subsequently kick off another oil build because we need that as well. But we've now got to, yeah, kind of run... Actually... These boxes over here that are going to be in the way are going to have all the stuff that I want. Probably we should have even just given the bots the stuff to kick that off, but never mind. Can we... Yeah, we're going to be able to pick up all the stuff, aren't we? We can even grab the train, which is exciting, because all of this needs to get out of the way of where this buffer is, but that's a thing we can leave till later. We need to give it, yeah, belt. So many beacons, so many modules... Mining drills, we just need, yeah, here's some space, a lot, actually all of this stuff except the trains, and some of these speed modules which we're going to need when we set up the subsequent mining stuff. So, then I think we're also going to have, somewhere we're going to have more roboports. And then, yeah, you guys just start getting all the stuff built. We need to go back for, I mean, a lot of things. We need to go back for the... I mean, we also can't really tell... Did we have... Did we... I don't know if we left radars, and we definitely want at least some radar in here. So we're just going to change our mind about that as well. Bots have a lot of things to build now. Bots have, you know, 116 construction robots, many things to build. If we can get that online reasonably quickly, it would be nice. But we then wanted to wander back over here to be able to plug in the next oil line as well. And so we've got the power through here. Oh yeah, we were also going to do power through the top, weren't we? I guess the power through the top is going to arrive on this other side of this copper. How many is this? 107. This is not all of the copper mining we need to make this node happy. We just need more than this. But I think that's also kind of fine because we kind of are planning on this being a double node anyway. Yeah, both of these are just a bit small. Never mind. Okay, let's get over here. Probably this artillery train has now cleared out all of this stuff. So that's nice. We've got ourselves a bit more space, yeah. And then just constant expansions everywhere because all of the pollution cloud. Apparently not expansions in there yet. Forest doing work. This is, yeah. Then there's the other copper that we are actually not fully tapping yet at all. But never mind. Okay, things we wanted to do was, I think we only have 70 bits of rail. Is that going to be enough? Maybe we need to get that from somewhere else as well. Somewhere down here there's an oil station which we're just going to grab. And it can go, like, for lack of any... Actually, let's see how far our 70 pieces of rail will get us, because we do have the underground pipe as well, which we can use for all of that kind of stuff. Turn my bots back on. Oh, we didn't give the bots cliff explosives. Oh, well. That was always... I mean, we were always going to need to give it more stuff. So that's... Yeah, I was looking for signals. To be able to signal this in and then chain out. Yeah, that should do what we want. We're also going to need power, aren't we? Oh, we didn't bring these power poles. We have 42 of these power poles. That's probably going to be enough. We're going to presume that that's enough. So we only need 3 million more chips. And then also, this is kind of as far as we want to go. We actually want to put the station, like... We could put the station there. I believe we have... Yeah, and these things are all also powered. We are fine. This is going to be, yeah... Crude here, all of that is just connected. All we need to do is drop these pump jacks, and we should have more oil, which is, I mean, I guess a thing we care about, but we also kind of don't. It's mostly just about the green chips at this point. Yeah. Here, let's do a pump in, because pumps in are good. Yeah, a couple of pipes here. Couple of pipes here, more of this power in places that it will be necessary. And yeah, we currently don't have the pipes on the hotbar because we moved a bunch of that stuff around and we got one of those in the wrong place, but never mind. Why? Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, let's figure out 31. 31 looks like the highest we've got so far. 35 is in fact the highest. But we've got more modules than we need anyway, so the rest of you guys are going to get speed module 2s. We could also... 12. Yeah, I mean, this is a good space for a beacon, but we didn't bring any beacons, so whatever. And also, that's going to be all of the stuff we need anyway. Yeah, we're going to get more oil in here. Yeah, that's going to be what we need. These guys, actually, let's do the thing again where we pump it into the middle section to balance it a little better. Because we still are in the situation where the mixed build is kind of not running, and that means we're not getting all of the green chips out that we would like. Okay, so that's another oil station, which is now just, yeah, getting on with it, which is nice. So I think we need to go back to... Actually, we're not going back to the other place yet. We are going to go back down here because we want to give... Do we want to give bots cliff explosives? I don't think we want to give bots cliff explosives at all. I think we just want to go back to the main base. And get the other things that bots might need to help build... Oh no, got all the repair packs. I don't know why I have that many repair packs. All the things that the bots might need to, yeah, to build the rest of that thing. what else? I think the other thing that I think I might need is more power grid, maybe, because we are spinning it up another 2 nodes. Yeah, I reckon we're going to need more power grid. So, where's a clean section we can copy, and then we've got to figure out where this can go, and I kind of also don't really care at this point where it goes. We're going to tap in one of those there, and bots should have most of the stuff. I mean, this is still... We're making this the main grid, so it's fine. That's one of them, and it's going to do a request. It's going to... Like, these might turn on before we've even built the rest of the stuff. I don't really care, but I would like a second, which I think can go... How much stuff do we want to landfill and where? Oh, does this... Does that fit without landfill? It does. That's a good time. So we're going to need... I'm pretty sure all of the rest of the stuff we have already... Yeah, we've already powered. We are... We don't even have the stuff on the network. We have had an interesting situation where we have messed up... Wait, so why were... I thought I saw one of these things not producing very much power. Okay, no, everything is fine. We have, in fact, not messed things up. It's fine. Things are good. Okay, we're going to need a lot of landfill. So let's grab ourselves... I don't even know where landfill is. We're going to grab not 200 landfill. We're going to grab... Press the correct buttons. 2,000 landfill. And... Yeah, what else do we need? We're going to need more boxes. Bots have actually built everything. They need speed modules, they need prod mods. Yeah, they're going to tell us what they need, aren't they? Speed mods, prod mods, more beacons, a lot more red belt. We also need, yeah, the landfill. Can we find somewhere in here? We've got like a little landfill thing we can copy and paste. Which isn't the easiest way of doing this, but we want this landfill so we can mine all the copper. We probably want these bits landfill so we can mine all the copper. Then all of this through... Yeah, let's do all of it, why not? Through to about here. Because this is also going to tell us kind of how much landfill... Like, the bots will now be complaining about not having landfill, and we need... Over 600, but probably not that much. 2,000 landfill is going to be everything we need there. That's going to be fine. We just need to get a lot more stuff. So, yeah, getting these next 2 nodes online is going to be pretty good if we can. 3, yeah, let's do all 3 wagons again. If they fit, they do. 2,000 landfill, that's nice. Let's find other things we need. We need... I don't think we need to be doing... module upgrades anymore. Like, we've already got a bunch of those things we don't care about. What we really need are, yeah, these upgrades, we need these modules, we need all of the stuff. Give me all of the things. Red belt, I don't know if we're going to have enough red belt. We probably have enough stack inserters. Maybe? Okay. Yeah, we're going to take this load of helpful stuff. What's even in my suit at the moment? We do have... Yeah, we do have the legs and the bots, and then we forgot about other stuff. Whatever, don't even care. Yeah, beacons, modules, mining drills, prod mods for smelting, prod mods for build, power grid. Are we going to run out of... Yeah, we are going to need a lot more... I think we just go to the place where we were building this stuff. We are going to need a lot... Are we going to need... I think we're going to need just more red belt overall. Here we still have full automation. But I think we're going to put the... Is that going to work? That's kind of going to work, isn't it? Except here we don't want these ones. We want, say, 50 of regular belt. And then this thing, when... Are bots going to get here? Maybe they're not. We don't want... We just want red belt here. To make sure that... Yeah, we need to make sure that we have enough red belt. Like, the belt... everything is still going more or less. Oh, other than purple science, which has run out of stone. Which, oh, have we fully mined out? We have fully mined out the stone patch, which I don't know if I even care about. I mean, purple science being dead, oh well, is that a thing I care about? Because tech-wise, we've done basically everything we need to. We're not going to bother with more mining productivity. We don't need more bot speed. We've got all the follower robots we need. I think the only things that is actually worth doing, and these are vastly more rockets than we're probably going to launch before we get the other 3 million green ships, are things that don't need purple science. So I think we can just not make purple science. I think is how that's going to work. Yeah, and the rocket silo is sad about not having enough RCUs, which is also fine. I think we stop making nukes because we just don't need as many as we have. Which is, I mean, okay, so we'd already kind of filled that up, so it's fine. Yeah, the oil situation is... Oh, I was going to... Yeah, that was the other thing I was going to do. Let's get rid of... I wanted to increase the capacity of the oil buffer. Because we have just added another... I mean, let's also check that that train isn't stuck over here. It's not. Maybe it's heading over there? Is that the oil train? Yeah, that's the oil train. So it's bringing us oil, and we are going to... Yeah, this larger buffer. I don't know if bots have all those things that they need. Maybe they do? I don't need them, so somewhere... Here's a chest into which we can just put a bunch of the things that bots were complaining about needing. I'm not going to need those again. What other... Did I need more efficiency modules? Maybe. Fast inserters we're definitely going to need. Yeah, we'll grab some more beacons. I know we've already put one load of this stuff in the train. The thing we really need, yeah, a lot of undergrounds, a lot of red belt, and then boxes and fast inserters and things like that. In fact, I think because we are thinking about doing another buffer reset as well, I think we get boxes and also long-handed inserters, and then also like another 300 red belt into several requests, because we're going to need all that stuff. And you are now doing what you need to. Did you actually get an output anywhere? No, because we got all that in the wrong place. Okay, so we're going to address that by... Yeah, how did I not notice that those were not in the same line as the other... Yeah, somehow I failed to notice that those were not in the same line as these other inserters, but that's fine. We should now have... Oh, I gave away belt that I probably didn't want to. Yeah, whatever. We now have another automated source of... Are we making those in the other mall? I hope we're making these... How much of... Yeah, whatever. Are we actually making boxes in this mall? Not really. Do I want to do that somewhere else? Do I want to get... Why don't we have... Okay, we're going to fix this problem as well with a nasty hack, because it is nasty hack o'clock. We are just going to nastily hack more boxes in here. This is limited to something, I don't really know what. We're going to make sure we get more iron with that. No big deal, not really concerned. These red ships, these could probably be going harder, which I think we might do later, but we do want to get all this stuff back to this really quite distant build. And also landmines. Landmines are a thing that we don't have in this build, but will need. So that's That's a thing. And then, yeah, how urgent is it that we get around to doing these buffer resets? How full are these? They are not full yet. We're also not backing up the flow of the green ships, so I don't mind. And that's also because the copper is running down, which is, yeah, not overly a surprise. That's probably just going to be how that works. Do you have... You've got 14 coal fuel, sure. Yeah, so the bot queue is a bit sad. We've got a lot of things to take to the bot queue. We also wanted... Yeah, we wanted... And I don't think bots are going to have all these things, but we also wanted... Like, I think that corner is going to be reasonably safe. On account of... what are you guys... Oh, you guys... Ah, that's going to give the oil problems. Previously, I thought that these guys, if they did swing around here, like we've defended this corner, we've still got the landmines here, but this oil might have a bit of trouble. So we might have to go back there pretty quickly. Getting stuck on things. I've also got the cliff explosives. Oh, I don't want my bots to be doing stuff. As long as this isn't... Yeah, because the... I mean, the pump jacks are polluting entities. They probably will continue to do things. Yeah, we gave the cliff explosives. We want to give away all that stuff. All of the things. All of the things and the stuff. Yeah, I think that's going to be most of everything I wanted to empty out of my inventory to start with. And then we've got to get, like, the iron is also going to be interesting because it needs to be double-sized relative to... Yeah, it needs to be double-sized relative to the other kinds of builds that we have. Because we've got to get, you know, maybe 8 lanes of this stuff out. We're going to do... That's the wrong button. This button. Check out who doesn't use landfill all that much. Oh, I don't think we got the... We also didn't do the water for the next power plant, even though we kind of need to. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to have to put this copy back as well, but it's fine. More boxes for all the beacons and the modules and the stuff. Make sure bots have a large variety of things. Maybe also some radars. They might like some radars. Oh yeah, they're going to want these as well. They're eventually going to want the substations. We need to bring lasers and stuff like that here as well. Okay, let's also do this copy again. It was a flip of this copy, wasn't it? This doesn't need to be here. In fact, oh yeah, this is the thing we messed up before, that we were like, somehow we messed that up. Not entirely sure how we messed that up. Also kind of don't care. This... Flip it around and put it here. Yeah, that'll get the rest of that. So we're actually already mining the copper, but we just don't have all the belt that we need. And we also don't have quite as many mining drills as we would like, but that's fine. Okay, so we still need to bring regular belt. We then also need more of this mining. Yeah, I've got to do... We have landfill there, haven't we? Yeah, we see landfill ghosts there, that's fine. More of that... Where is this, Jake? Here? And then... yeah. Rubber port there. All of that should get more of this stuff being built. And then... Yeah, the iron is still a thing that we need to go and do. Why don't we have... We do have build range, we just don't have the things. Turn my bots back on, although I don't actually have the long poles. I was over here to build these long poles, so I would have a second line of power poles back, but then we didn't. Okay, where did those biters go? Did they go in here? Who knows? I think things we're not even going to worry about. I think there was some other stuff on the train that I had to take to the build, didn't we? I think we had not yet finished that other build, and then we need regular belt. We still need multiple radars we don't need. We need to do this other buffer. With this thing. We're gonna, take that back later at some point. Yeah, we're just gonna take all these things back to the build as well. And then I think we build the iron in the same logistics network. I think that's going to be easier, but also maybe we take some of... Okay, yeah, guys. I mean, that was my bad. Yeah, whatever. I think we take some of the things that we need, such as mining drills. Are we done with... I mean, we're done with mining drills now, aren't we? We are not done with mining drills. But we're going to take most of these things so that we can drop the iron with its own network. Yeah, we're going to be done with furnaces. We're going to be done with most of these things. Sure. I mean, we don't need to take all the things we need because it'll still be the same network. It's just like reducing bot travel time is the point. Yeah, hooking all this stuff up. Making sure all these guys are powered. I mean, we don't even really need the efficiency modules at this point. Is that going to be... yeah, so this doesn't really want to go like that. It's not bad. Yeah, so that's fully mined, and how many miners is it? 120. This is also not as many miners as we want, but never mind. How many? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there was... Yes. So one of these belts goes here. One of them goes here. We bring this in like so. Nearly. Yes, and then these are the other 3 belts, of which we still have... Yeah, we definitely have build range, so that's fine. Okay, that stuff is a little bit of a problem. Can you guys just grab that off the belt for me? Thanks. Okay, so that should be all of the copper connected. We need to bring more belt. We then need... all of this iron. Okay, this iron interface is definitely a thing I could do later after just having connected the iron. But yeah, let's work on how this stuff... Is this going to all fit really well? The answer to that is kind of no. We kind of have to get... Actually, I just don't think we need this many buffers. This build is just not going to be online for long enough to completely fill up any of this stuff. So we can definitely save on buffer size, which means we can... Yeah, do a better job of getting that iron in through there, but I don't even think we worry about that yet. I think we find... Yeah, smelting pattern. This is 4-ish lanes of smelting, and we want... Am I still in a car? I am still in a car. Yeah, we want 4-ish lanes of smelting twice for this iron. Yeah, reasons why we don't speedrun 100%, because we are already suffering for the UPS, and even though we're not really building all that much stuff, we want this twice. And then let's move all of... Is that going to be... Oh no, it's not. It's not going to be in the way because we're making that buffer smaller. So that's nice. We can in fact move all of this to like... here? Yeah. That's going to go there. Even more ghosts for bots to be unhappy about. We want roboports. We want more roboports going generally this way. I was going to drop... Yeah, all this stuff I have... Actually just... Yeah, storage chests. Storage chests be fine. Storage chests... for the things you will likely need for this build, because that all should make that somewhat easier. I don't have... Did I have big power poles? I did not have big power poles, because I kind of wanted to do all of that as well. Never mind. Okay, so we are going to go back. We are going to find ourselves some big power poles, because all those bots are going to be a little bit sad at the lack of stuff. Yeah, they're the big power poles that we want. And we want to get at least most of this stuff building before we then leave to go and do whatever other things we need to worry about. Yeah, because all these bots being sad, it's fine. I mean, we still had... This is still a close Roboport network that... Yeah. They're not powered? Yeah, okay. I guess everything was just slow because there are still all these, yeah, just build items in the queue and bots being sad about all this stuff. Let's take... That's going to be 13 long. I was kind of hoping that I would get, yeah, a lot of iron out of this, and we might not. Okay, let's not start there. Let's start here. And then, like, do a thing over here. And we are going to need more mining out of this the other way as well. But I think bots just have a lot of jobs now. I think we can just leave... Like, what was the other thing that we were going to do? I think we were going to check on... We definitely need to bring more stuff. Do we need to send the artillery train to clear out... There's not really any particular set of expansions that are giving us a whole lot of trouble. I think we are going to go and have a little wander... Actually, let's not get them too far out of range. We're going to have a little wander down there with the Spidertrons. We do have radars, but also we push these things back a bit, but this area is almost certainly filled with expansions, but also I don't think we care, because we still have enough of, like, little bits of defenses there. Would be good to, yes, scan this stuff again, because biters actually... Will biters expand from here to here? That could be a problem. Never mind, not going to worry about it. Okay, why 0 out of 0? Because this... One of these isn't powered. I thought it was strange that bots weren't building enough stuff. So now we are powered. Now we are in the same network. We still have no construction bots. Okay, now these networks are bridged. Yeah, everything just being a little bit sad. That's okay. Okay, so this build is now going somewhat. Some of this build is going. Yeah, let's get the other... I still do have this in the paste buffer, which is nice. Actually, this is red belt, isn't it? I was wondering if we were going to need to do, like, this kind of stuff over the side, but also, because it's red belt out, I think we're actually going to be fine, as long as we take all of this stuff and start on this end, so that the red belt section, which is this bit, yeah, that looks like a red belt section. Where does this line up with... Oh, just like that. It's fine. It's completely fine. How many mining drills is this? 211? That's probably enough. Because we don't even have... Like, I think compared to the number of miners we have for the copper, I think that's actually going to be fine. We still need... Yeah, we still just need a bunch more things. We need this other buffer somewhere, and I think we just plug this in separately as well when we get around to it. We're going to need another buffer over here? Sure, which is going to leave enough room for the iron later. And when we say later, I'm apparently thinking about it now. And we can just get you know, a decent chunk of this stuff through here. Yeah, let's... That nearly got all the way. Okay, so I think this is going to be another trip of let's go back and just pick up more stuff. Because, I mean, do we even have build range on that? Yes, we do, but we're also going to need roboports down here, because we also actually have to do some defensive patterns. Because... Oh, we should probably go check on the Spidertrons. We did lose a Spidertron last time through negligence. So yeah, so that's now clear. We're not going to be pushing the rest of this stuff with these spiders, but I did want... Okay, so these are spare worms that we missed. It's fine. We have no longer missed... We have no longer missed the spare worms. Let's just do a little bit of a tour across here to see if, like, we do have any other expansions we've picked up. And then we just need to bring more stuff. What do we have... What do we have in the chests? We've got... Okay, landmines is also a thing we need. We still have mining drills. Regular belt. Regular belt and regular undergrounds. We're going to need more inserters of both types. Okay. Yeah, we need to do a thing in the middle there as well. I'd still rather just get the rest of this. Yeah. I mean, how long have we been taking getting this online? And is this actually going to contribute anything in the scale of stuff we're looking at? Oh yeah, let's go and do the other power grid. Because that is a thing that we kind of blueprinted, and maybe we'll even be... Oh no, we're short of both reactors and red chips, and also... I have no idea why these things are out of... Maybe it was that, who knows? Yeah, let's get rid of... Let's do some more pipework here. We're still building all the turbines, which I'm kind of fine with because we are also still in the middle of actually getting the next expansion online anyway. But there, and then also here. Does this one fit? Those all fitted. Those all fit really nice. Happy with that. These ones here. Where will these actually fit? Like so? And then we need a corner pipe piece. Yeah, I have no idea why. Okay, so yeah, so it was the power connection thing. So now these are going to receive stuff. When we get around to when the mall builds the rest of those turbines, when we get around to, I wonder if we are. It looks like the mixed build might be. That's not where that goes. Yeah, it looks like the mixed build could be a little bit unhappy about not having red chips or anything like that. But that's going to be all of the water we need for these. We're not even doing that particularly effectively, but never mind. Oh, we would already be... So we've kind of got those ones online. These guys are getting their fuel... Not getting their fuel delivered. Fuel should be fine. Oh, we are... Super interesting. We have Coverexed really hard. Was this a... So why don't we have... Did we used to have beacons here and we took the beacons away? That is an interesting problem. In that case... we are going to stop the coverexing of stuff because we actually need nuclear fuel. In fact, we should probably take some beacons over to the centrifuge materials. Did we have... So let's go and deal with that kind of quickly. Let's... I mean, also good reason... Yeah, so we had all of that uranium we mined. We straight up just turned into... Okay, that's the reason why we didn't have red chips. Bots somehow didn't have iron in the network. So that is another fun thing to be dealing with. You give me all of your stuff back, because we actually need to make some fuel, which is a pretty funny situation to be in. Yeah. I mean, we are also reprocessing all the stuff, which is, you know, also fine. I guess we're going to take some beacons over here and do that, because we have all the materials we need. Or at least we have all the mining we need. I was wondering if it was going to be an acid problem or a power grid problem. So yeah, we have over-coverexed? I think we've actually over-coverexed. Like, this is way more stuff than we need. Give me all of these. You just have all of the stuff, and turn whatever nuclear materials turn up into the other stuff. So we have... Bots also still don't have pipe. That's super weird. And bots also don't have... Yeah, okay, whatever. Bots definitely have that color of assembler. Yeah, let's upgrade those, and then we get more iron in. Let's also do this thing where I'm going to presume that we are kind of close enough. Yeah, this might actually be the last episode. Let's pull this back by 1. Let's get a splitter in here, for which we can then, yeah, also need bots to be doing that stuff for us, because we can't go underground there because we put some of the other coal in the way. And then we're just going to, yeah, have a lot more output buffers of yet more kinds. Yeah, sure. Here's an iron box that we can queue. And you guys are only making, and this also we wanted to push with preference into the right, and then also just like keep boxing everything else. And actually, the mixed build... Okay, we've just got the plastic in, so that everything is running again. But what we really want, or at least a thing we could also do, is get these outputting in the same way, and just capturing all of those extra green chips. Where is the buffer that we just added? Here it is. Let's do this at the bottom of... press the right buttons. The bottom of all of this mixed build stuff. It's going to be like here, because we can have one of these going like so, and then that will do what it needs to. So then, mixed build things, we should just be able to pick this up. And put it in a bunch of different places. Nearly. Okay. And then are these actually going to connect to anything? They might not. So yeah, we are just fully in the mode of capturing all of the green chips. And then it looks like this pattern will still work here, and then we just run it a little further in this direction. So yeah, disgusting messes of bases that we won't have to worry about soon. You can... I was going to look for a stack inserter that I could queue. We kind of want you to go faster, because we do need all of those boxes for... Yeah, do we need to do the other buffer reset as well? Is it time to do this buffer reset? Super close to needing to do that buffer reset. We will get on that. Where are all the things that I needed? Are we going to be able to pick up all this stuff? Maybe. I don't think I'm going to need any of these blueprints. Actually, the landmine was one, maybe. Actually, I mean, should we also be worrying about the power situation first? I think quite possibly we should. So let's get the beacons. Oh, yellow belt. We needed a big chunk of yellow belt for the other builds, didn't we? Bots were still complaining about, yeah, and also modules, modules, tier 2 modules? Why don't you have, yeah, here are the modules that we want, and then inserters, yeah, bit of pipe, a lot of boxes, that all should be fine. Then, that's why we're not making, yeah, I have just realized why we are not making the reactors, and it's also because we don't have pipe. We will need the pipe to make the reactors to make all of that stuff work. Okay, do we have... Yeah, we're gonna need a bunch of laser turrets as well. We're gonna need more substations. I think we could go and... Yeah, let's go and address this... Is it... Yeah, it's this train that we want to bring... Come back over here. Because then we can just ride this train somewhere else. We really don't... Yeah, we are currently surviving on fuel cells made from... I mean, we've still got the stuff in these chests, and then also the stuff in those. I don't think it's actually going to be a huge deal. Yeah. Get here. Head back over to this thing, drop these down. Let's also check on expansions. I really wanted this thing running already, and it's not. And we're like quite a way into the episode, and it's not actually running yet. What is that? Yeah, okay, let's send the artillery train. Where is the artillery train? Where did I leave the artillery train? Is it down here? Oh, it's still down here. Okay, good. I was worried for a moment it would be blocking some section of... Is that the one we wanted? Kind of wasn't. I kind of wanted... Yeah, okay. You just wait there for 30 seconds and then go to the northeast wall and then just stay there and it'll be fine. I'm pretty sure you've still got enough stuff. Yeah. I do have bots. Let's upgrade all of these things. Let's give you modules as well, because running out of power grid is kind of bad. Okay, bots are doing that. Sure, so I mean, we've also, in the short term, made the power grid worse. But we do have, yeah, enough for a couple of cells here. That's fine. Okay, somewhere down here there should be... I mean, maybe we have everything we need to... Don't tell me I don't have any fuel. That's so disappointing. We could be worried about whether or not we're going to get hit by a train, but that is also a achievement we need to get at some point. So, not yet, I guess. Yeah, let's get all the way over here to drop off all these build materials. Let's think about getting all this stuff in. We didn't tie... Yeah, we need to get all of this stuff into the buffers. We then... Yeah, okay, so there's that other bit of plumbing to do as well. Cool. We also didn't have power poles. Interesting. Oh yeah, I've still got stuff. We are just going to drop another box here because I don't feel like figuring out where the other... Yeah, where the other bits are. Okay, this mining interface is also not done, is it? And we left a car down there. So let's go and do that as well. And we also just need a pile of modules. Oh, I've still got the these modules. Yeah, how much do we want to... Didn't we have at the top of the smelting? Oh, fair enough. I wonder where... I wonder from where we got attacked. From here. I wonder which base we are polluting. It's not going to be over here, is it? Is it going to be the thing that I mentioned about... Is that... I don't know. Anyway, let's deal with this as well. That's not the copy and paste I wanted. This interface here is the copy and paste I wanted. And we still need more regular belt. This is all going somewhat slower than I would like. Where did this fit? Okay. We're going to do this later. Yes, like that. Is this kind of somewhat mixing interface that we kind of need. Okay. Things that feel bad. Yeah, okay, I guess we're doing that just multiple times. Cool. Sure, so, these Spidertrons have not found anything. So I guess we are wandering all the way over here. Like, we're not seeing the flicker through here of things that say expansions. So, how some biters got in here and then wandered in there is a bit of a mystery to me. Maybe it's over here? I don't know, whatever. Moving on. Let's get all these things connected in. We want one of these here. We want the second, like, here. How many lines do we have out? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Of which we would be using 12. So I think we're actually going to split one of these here. We're doing it that way? I mean, I guess we are. That's more than... Oh yeah, because we didn't put enough of them down here. This one is also one that wants to go this way. Sure, whatever. And then... Here we've got one more left over. So I guess we're just going to do some gross nonsense. And just run this all the way through here to this one? Sure. And those are going to mix well enough, and other than the fact that we haven't done all the connections on this side and haven't brought everything else in, so we should probably do that as well. We do have build range on all of this, yes. Okay. And then more of this nonsense. Yeah. I think all those went in around the right way. Maybe they did. Yeah, that looks like it's doing a thing. So that should be, in theory, not everything we need because we've got to get this stuff in here as well. So let's also do that. You're going to need to disappear. We might need to reconnect that somewhere else, so we will. And these with... Yeah, we need less than 2 million chips left to produce. So I don't think we are going to bother trying to get an additional node online. Also because this node itself isn't even online yet. We've got a lot more undergrounds than we actually have belts, so... whatever, this does not need to be pretty. We are not going to look at this again. But it is going to save us a bunch of belt. Where are the Spidertrons? And have they found Those are the other, not the Spidertrons we wanted. These Spidertrons. Just keep going and looking at things. This station is available, which means the oil is going to be fine. The artillery train is also doing everything. It's already done everything that it needs to. Yeah. So we need, again, speed modules, regular belt, still lots of modules. This is all fine, I think. Destination full. We left the train there. Yeah, okay, fine. We're driving this... Oh no, we're not driving this manually. We are going to go and do these... Actually, we still need to... Yeah, we don't have the... The buffer reset is kind of a thing that we need to have stuff to be able to do that reset. And then also still just need... Didn't I have... Oh, I had all the modules. But that's okay, because we also need to bring all this belt back. Yeah. Regular belt... Modules... Inserters? No. Power poles... Long-handed inserters. It's mostly just different kinds of belt. And then also a couple of different kinds of modules. So good job that we decided that that was... And then also power poles. For some reason we didn't actually power all of these things around the outside. Whatever. It's going to be fine. Yeah. Did we at least... Are we at least... Oh, we're still not actually capturing all of the surplus greens. And we're also not capturing all of... yeah, because all of these boxes... We're going to have some big requests. Do I have... I've got some number of bots. It's fine. We're going to get some of these ourselves, which we're going to need for the upcoming buffer reset. And we are going to just build all of these things. So now we are going to be capturing... I mean, if we're making full belts, that's, in theory, 7 half red belts of stuff that won't stop. I mean, we've only got yellow belts out here, but hopefully we're using some of them around the top and it's fine. Yeah, walls we don't care about. You don't have concrete. Because we don't have any iron ore. That's kind of not surprising. Did we at least build... okay, so we still need pipe, which is just weird, and we need 2 more reactors. We probably will need that stuff by the time... Okay, so we've got to find some iron ore somewhere. That's a pain. Is the fuel situation at least fixed? Yes, the fuel situation is definitely fixed. Okay, let's find all the belt we need. We need... I don't think we need all that many modules. We do need power poles, we need red and yellow belt. We needed all these speed modules, we needed, yeah, red belt. Oh, that was also the yellow belt. And then we've got all the buffer reset stuff as well. Which we can nearly pick up, so that's fine. We've still got a train here. Yeah, let's actually... Are these guys backing up at all? Do we need to care? We don't need to care yet. We can still go and get the rest of this build running, maybe. Is it? I don't think it's that expansion. We're not polluting that at all. So I have no idea... Still have no idea how those biters wandered through, and I actually don't think that we care at all. I think we would rather just get this running more, and it's currently, getting this red belt over here, the biggest thing we can do, because we need to get all of this stuff. Is that my train? It is my train. Good, that is one of the easier trains to deal with. And yeah, we've got a couple of other achievements to think about as well, but mostly we just want to be... I mean, let's also check that we are... Yeah, we're still just on about 30,000 a minute. Whereas I was really hoping that we would get these 2 nodes online, although there was always more plumbing with these, wasn't there? Because, like, this had to change, we had to do all of this landfill stuff. Yeah. Where is one of these boxes? Have all the belt, have all the other belt. I don't think that's going to be enough belt, is it? Have all of these things, and then power poles you also needed. So I think that's going to be most of the stuff you hopefully need. Although, I mean, all the yellow belt is kind of at the back end of these. Save us some yellow belt here. All the yellow belt is kind of at the back end of the mining, which might not even matter. The red belt is going to be the stuff that gets the materials into the build. Like, some of these are still blocked. Maybe we do just go back and get... Oh well, hey, we wanted some iron ore. Here's an iron ore situation that we can just solve. And then, yeah, this one, get back in this train, turn it around, because we're going to go and kick off the rest of the concrete. Don't go that way, go, like, around here, and then... Like, I don't think we have... I think these would be flickering more if we had expansions here. Yeah, just an interesting bit of a mystery about how exactly all that stuff failed in the way that it did. Tell me we've got... Yeah, so we don't have these radars. Oh, well, we're missing incidental bits of belt that probably don't matter. We are at least getting... Oh yeah, this one was just connected last. So we do now have... We've got all the modules, we've got all of the beacons, which is cool, and we are just making more green chips, which is entirely the plan. We should have just added another, like, 7 for each of these, so another 14,000 green chips per minute, in theory. I get this out of my inventory because I'm pretty sure that we had request chests? Yes. So these requests will get us the concrete we need to build the other 2 reactors, because we're actually really close to needing those other 2 reactors. Fuel is probably fine, because we still just have... Yeah, we're not coverexing anything anymore, because we don't need to, but you have access to both of those as well. So that's fine. Yeah, the power grid situation is kind of fine. The reprocessing has got through the giant backlog of all that stuff. We are indeed... Yeah, we've got all the oil that we want. We've even got a surplus of oil. So that's exciting. We are running all of these green chips from the mixed build as well. So we are at... And then we're also running... We are not running this build. Okay, fine. Yeah, we are not going to need... Yeah, you guys just build all of the things so that we can continue to capture. Those guys aren't even module upgraded. We can get more... Okay, if we had... Probably we have somewhere the modules we want. We can get more green chips out of that as well. We can get that... Probably not to half a red belt, but we can get, like, more. So we're going to. These guys are also still just... Yeah, you guys get upgrades. You guys get upgrades, and then also speed module 2s. And then here we're going to get speed modules and also module upgrades. So now we have more green chips coming out. Let's check in on the new stuff. We are still missing belt, still missing power poles? No, we just didn't actually build all of the power poles. Still missing belt, still missing power poles. Yeah, didn't get those in the right place, never mind. Some of these miners are running out already. I don't even know that I mind. This one should... We should run these 2 the opposite way, because one of these has more stuff on it than the other, but this also leads... Yeah. That will be a better use of the mining. which is also still fine. Like, I'm fine with that. We are, in theory, evenly mixing over these belts, but at this point, I don't even care whether or not the iron and copper are evenly mixed over everything, as long as everything's running. And it doesn't quite look like it is, but also whatever. I am, yeah, not especially concerned. We need to bring a bit more belt so that the rest of these things can run properly. But we are down to only needing yellow belt and then needing 67 walls. Where did you guys destroy the wall? Like, that's a pretty good job. Down here? Yeah, okay. What is this station called? Southwest 1. In that case, we can just, like, buy ourselves a little more time by going to the Southwest 1 station. Yeah. So these guys are still, yeah, still not quite blocked. But that's fine. We are going to, we've already got a train here. Can we see an uptick in the green circuits produced? Yeah, I was hoping we would maybe get to like 45. We have not quite got to that. Oh, we also need more belts. We need to take a bunch of red belt. We're going to need more red belt than this, and then also the bots still need yellow belt, and then I think this is going to be almost everything we need for the move we are going to call the buffer reset, which is going to consist of us wandering down. Yeah, here is the buffer that we need to adjust. Did we get the other 2 reactors? Not yet. Are we still making the concrete? We are in fact still making the concrete that we need to be building the other reactors. Can we just upgrade? Where are... yeah, 4 tier 2 assemblers. Let's just turn those into tier 3 assemblers. Yeah, there's a train down here or something. Maybe? Anyway, turn off the bots. The buffer reset plan consists of doing this. And then we can turn... actually, we don't need... yeah, for other reasons we've already discussed, we're not going to need all of that. But we can just turn the bots back on. That actually destroyed a bit more than I expected, didn't it? It took out a bunch of the other belt. In addition to... actually, can I do this with... do I have a roboport on me still? Yes. And then also we kind of need to set this back up as well. What did we... oh, we blasted this power pole of all things. Sure. Okay, so you can have bots, and then you want chest and belt and inserters, and you guys can just get all of that done. And yeah, we will, I mean, we blocked it temporarily, but we will, yeah, we actually need to help bots. They are going slowly, and we would rather get... oh, power poles. Did we bring power poles? That might be pretty funny. We might have just blocked all of this construction. It's fine. We can use some substations. And then... yeah, just get all of these buffers running again. We do now have space in these buffers that we kind of don't need to worry about. Actually, let's get rid of some of this stuff, because we're going to have another substation, I guess, here. So those are all going to power everything. Yeah. That was not an especially clean buffer reset process. We kind of misjudged the size of the nuke. We kind of forgot about... yeah, that one's not going to go there either. I guess we just get rid of this because it will connect... yeah, it will connect to the other substation. We just were trying to... yeah, sure. Did we... okay, these guys don't matter. Give me the red belt. We are still going to need more red belt, aren't we? Because... okay, so that buffer is reset. We now have a bunch of extra space, and we can be, yeah, continuing to build all of that. Was that, I mean, what are we doing down here? We are just going to need to do the same thing, although we could, yeah, okay, so we could make less of a mess. Mostly because I don't want to snap off the power poles, because I don't know that we have all that many power poles sitting around left with us. But yeah, this is too far, and we also did not get a car, so I guess we're doing it in a train. Yeah, we want to come, I guess, down here. And we are complaining about not having a lot of radars. Oh well. Yeah, rather than nuking this one, we are going to just kind of extend some portion of it. Except we also don't have the power poles, so I guess we're doing this with substations as well. Yeah, and then bots get things, bots get those things. Yeah, we've got build space here. Because if we're maybe looking at another. Yeah, we don't have those. I guess we're bridging this with substations. That's pretty gross. I guess we're running this for maybe less than an hour. So maybe we're at a point where... I did leave that on the tracks. It's kind of blocking stuff. Yeah, so we've got space for the buffer. Maybe we did need more space than that. Whatever. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to presume that we get to... wait. We're going to presume that we have enough space left in these buffers for everything to just continue to run for as long as we need to. Oh yeah, we block this train as blocking iron getting in to that green ship's buffer. Never mind. Let's go and do a vaguely similar thing over here. Let's go and check that the power grid got built. It did. Power grid is probably... I was expecting this to be more happy, and it's not. I was expecting it to be more happy because we just turned off some of the green ship's nodes. Electric networking info was not really what I wanted. Yeah, we are over here. We are going to do... Yeah, I think if we drop a nuke here, we're going to destroy some of these things, which I'd rather not. So instead, we're just going to do this kind of buffer extension, where we just, like, slap some more in. Here we have a bunch of substations, which can go like so. And then, I don't even know how long this bit of buffer is going to last, but it also kind of doesn't matter. All that matters is it kind of lasts a little bit. Why are you not... Okay. Sure. Yeah, that's disgusting. We're going to feel pretty bad about that. We're going to do it on the other side as well. Oh yeah, because we built those extra... Sure, whatever. Put this stuff in here. Oh, we've just got enough items sitting around in the build queue that even my personal bots are taking a while. That's pretty gross. Oh well. So yeah, so we've now got more buffer space. These ones are going to be a little unhappy because they're only going to be able to take from some belt, but whatever. Where did I leave the train? I left the train over here. Then we want to continue down to this spot that doesn't have a station, and this build is not even actually done yet. Never mind. But it is... I mean, it's kind of running. It's running enough. Actually, it's probably only running at about half pace, isn't it? We have... I mean, this iron is backing up, so we have all the iron we want, and we are just copper limited. Which is a place that I'm kind of okay with. Did we have... Yeah, we have... We need the belts. I think that's going to be most of what you guys needed. Yeah, just random other piece of belt. Yeah, random other piece of belts that were actually holding up. how much copper we were ingesting. So that's kind of a big deal. But otherwise we are mostly just like going at this point. What was... I guess there was an empty miner there or something. There used to be a miner there, and now we finished it. We're on 19 million. That's exciting. That means that we are probably... Yeah, we are still not hitting the green chips peak that I would like. Are all these things... Like, we're running at full green chip speed. Here, we are running at... not having iron over here, which is a little bit of a shame. We are running at also not... Oh, this train is blocking the iron. That was the misplay. Okay, so yeah, so now the two nodes that we just got online kind of balance with these two nodes doing their thing. Oh well. We do need... Yeah, we've got iron that's just kind of waiting here to go somewhere, so we can have that happen. Should we take some extra walls? I think we probably should take some extra walls, because some places we're down to, like, single wall width, so that's pretty entertaining. We also do not have... Like, these Spidertrons are currently the only defenses around all of these places, so I think we've got to go and get landmines and substations as well. But I think that's going to be all the green chips we're ever going to make, probably. Yeah, the iron is now super happy. We're getting as much copper as... not as much copper as we can. 2 more copper miners there. That guy's run out, but whatever. Yeah, a lot of these guys are going to run out and going to be sad, and I don't even mind. Not even what we are principally constrained by. We might still get attacked. We also didn't get that powered. But yeah, what we kind of want to do is grab this kind of template, and the bots are going to be sad about not having a billion things again, and drop it, I guess, kind of even in the forest. And then we want... It's going to be this corner, which we can overlap with this... Okay, we can't actually quite overlap with that substation. But we can put it like here. Are we going to have all the things we need? Maybe, because I'm also now worried about biters pathing around the top to attack here, which is also... Yeah, a bunch of things we don't have. Okay, tech has stopped, whatever. Give me a bunch of walls. Give me all of the landmines. Yeah, laser turrets we're going to need, substations we're going to need, landmines we're going to need. We're launching another rocket, that's exciting. Yeah, most of this is, like, we're still actually just kind of running. As long as we don't dip into the sad power grid at this point. That will be... Like, if we dip into sad power grid, we will lose quite a lot of production of stuff. We should have... Yeah, these two builds are back to their green chip production, which is nice. We're going to give that a couple of minutes for the statistics to filter through, and then check the production statistics again. And I'm also just noticing that over to the left, over to the right, we're actually, yeah, we had a big biter through here. Do I even have? I do not. Where are my personal lasers? Here. There we go. That's fine. Is it also time to... Yeah, we're going to give... You guys can have a party. You get to repair stuff as well as replace walls. That's not what usually happens. Lots of bots with jobs. This wall is also apparently complaining about not having... Yeah, and then because... Okay, you stop. Because if we flip you the other way around, then we can get there a lot faster. And then also... No, we're just going to go here, because if we signal this section, then we can also park the artillery train here, and not even worry about it quite as much. Laser turrets being damaged. Okay. Good job, I guess. Yeah, we've got another 400 wall to just deposit. Where even is this box? Whatever. You guys get a new box. That's how we're doing things these days. Let's go back to the GOT station. And then Southwest 2 is the train into which we want to drive the artillery train. Oh, laser turrets are being destroyed. Laser turrets are being destroyed over here. Super inconvenient, not overly surprising. We were coming back, I mean, substations and laser turrets are the other thing we need. We have only one. Yeah, we got out at the wrong time, never mind. We want substations. We want any more landmines we've got. And now we should be able to, like... Yeah, I also want more fuel, because I just checked that this guy was low on fuel. And now we want to get back over here to, like, defend this. Actually, we've got tools for this. We can also just run these Spidertron space. And these guys were partly also just checking on the expansions, and apparently we don't... Yeah, this pollution through here is light enough that if there were any expansions through here, we'd immediately see this flickering. The fact that we are angering all of these bases as well, also pretty funny. As long as we... Yeah, they're busy attacking all the laser turrets. Do we actually have... Can we just... Because the issue is that... Yeah, we don't have the substations to power the things. But also, whatever. We have saved it. Things are safe. Okay. Oh yeah. Here is a chest. Okay, that's too much for chest. We need a different chest. You want landmines, you want laser turrets, you want... How have I lost the substations again? Yeah. And that's going to be... Pretty much... I mean, that's that entire defensive pattern. Is everything that we need over there, and then also everything that we need... Oh, there's also cliffs in the way. Oh well. I think we're going to need more landmines. We also might just not care, because we might also tap this thing before any of that actually matters. In fact, have some more bots. I don't really need bots. I don't need any of these things either. Yeah, UPS is kind of okay. Bots have got a lot of things to build. Spidertrons are stuck on a lake. Spidertrons are also just going to patrol, I guess. No, those were... Okay, we unstuck those guys from the lake. It's fine. Power grid, still okay. Green ships nodes 5 and 6 finally actually running. And then we have still... Yeah, we peaked at 45,000 circuits per minute, and then haven't actually got that far. Oh well. Yeah, I guess we could... I mean, this other... I'm mildly concerned about this power just running on the outside, but also not really. Bots still all just have jobs, right? I thought you guys should have... Oh, do we not have build range? We don't have build range. That's why we haven't done these laser turrets. Do bots even have those roboports? I don't know. Now they do. You know what? You can also have repair packs, because why not? Yeah, I think we've done basically everything we need to. And ever will. And this base is a bit of a disaster. Let's check in on whether the mixed build is also just... No, we're actually using all of the green chips. Not that many of them are getting into these buffers at all. Yeah, whatever. And then... Landmines? Oh, they're just missing construction robots. Yeah, sure. things are going pretty well. We are getting close to the last of the green chips achievements. We're actually going to ding... Do we have enough space science? We are currently space science limited. How close are you? 50? Yeah, so we are going to be making RCUs. We're probably going to get shell range 3 as well. I don't know whether that's going to happen before or after we ping this. Yeah, before or after we get this chip limit thing. Okay, so a couple of other things we want to do. I think we want to take out all the legs, one of the roboports, all of these, and we dramatically overmade how many energy shields I thought we needed for the Spider-Trons, but it's fine because it turns out we're going to use them anyway. Like if I stand... Yeah, this station is online, which means that somewhere... I mean, I suspect these ones are also... Yeah, that oil station isn't online, which is good because we need to be able to send this train when we're doing a thing. It is going to the station that we want it to. So which of these... I think we want to try and get Golem first. But I actually have no idea how fast this train will be going and whether or not... Like, I have no idea how many hit points... Does this give me total hit points? Shield capacity 2,700. The Golem needs 500. So we have 5 times as many shields as we need to get hit by this train, which is probably going at a pretty decent rate. I mean, one way or another, we're getting some achievement here. Hey, we get both of them. That's kind of what we wanted. Cool. Let's keep going. And now we are straight up just waiting for the last achievement of getting 20 million green circuits. And we are slow now. We don't have our armor. We actually built the main mall like quite away from the initial spawn, but we can do this kind of slow walk through this base. This is still the original Petrogame. We didn't even rebuild any of this. This is also still the original blue chips. We didn't... I mean, we did a bunch of upgrades, but not really more than that. This was mostly just a base about, okay, let's just spin up some mall stuff and use that to go and build like a bunch of green chips nodes and expand and things like that. Yeah, this is why we're not really worried about where we died or how that happened, because we did just have the trains like close enough, and then our corpse is over here because that's where we put it. Oh, we should have got landmines. Okay. We are actually going to go and get the landmines as well because we can. Bots are still destroying walls, complaining about... Did we have enough landmines? We did in fact have enough landmines. I was expecting to need more landmines. Okay, as such, I suppose we just continue with the laser defense as well. And then also more landmines because we can. And then over here we're going to need a slightly different pattern, but whatever. Here we can dodge... That's a place where we can dodge the... Okay. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. We are down to our last achievement. We are doing... I mean, the mixed build is still not stuck, which is fine. But also, even if the mixed build ends up stuck at this point, we're still draining other green chips out the bottom of this thing. We're having another 400 delivered, so we're just going to sit around here and get these as well. We're sitting around here with our... Was that also the first death of this run? Maybe it was. How are we? Are we still just banging away at 40,000 green circuits? Maybe we are... Because the other reason why I didn't convert this thing into more of a green chip farm, although we kind of are, now we're using it for both the mixed build and also the boost at the front of the base, is maybe we're copper limited, maybe we're iron limited? Not entirely sure. We've got space in that buffer to keep running it. Looks like we are not iron limited, which is nice. Everyone's just running. Everyone's still just running. Yeah, give me the rest of these landmines. We got to go and get our corpse. We want to take these landmines to the defensive position. Maybe we should have got substations. I forget how many substations we actually had over there. But yeah, this is close to us being done with this base. Oh, I also need to... I can't direct the Spidertrons yet because I dropped the Spidertron remotes. I guess they're just going to sit there. Yeah. We are close to being just straight up done with this base because we have nearly all of the achievements, and in fact, this last thing is the only other achievements. Yeah, 37 out of 38. We need just one more achievement. Where is my corpse? Give me this back. Not wearing any armor, but which means when I grab this, we will immediately equip everything, which is nice. We don't need all those shields. We kind of want a very standard, like, that's just going to be... we don't want the pistol either. Yeah. I mean, it's still a Deathworld. It's still occasionally making Deathworld noises. We also just super really don't care, like, at all. Everything is just fine. And we've also got the... Spidertron remotes back, so that's nice. This... Yeah, this section of this build is covered. The bottom half of this section, when we bring in... Like, also more landmines. Okay, we're good for substations. We're actually sad about not having enough laser turrets, which is not necessarily what I expected. Yeah, just have a bunch of those. I've got... Wait, does this network have laser turrets? No, we removed all the laser turrets. We pulled all those back. Okay. And then are we also, like, close to launching this other rocket? Because getting the next... Yeah, we did just launch the rocket. We are about to get artillery shell range 3. I don't think we even care about any other technologies after that. We haven't done purple science for ages, and it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've also still got the artillery train in position, just holding this range, and when this fires off, we're going to destroy a couple more of these guys, maybe these guys as well. Down... Yeah, we had another spot over here that we were using to pick these guys off, weren't we? But I think also back over to, is this the northeast wall? We can just kind of hang out there and like push these guys back a bit. It's all fine. Things are fine. We still have so I can check where you are. Yeah, we've got the artillery range, which is nice. We've still got, yeah, 2.5 times as many nukes just waiting to be used as UPS, which is fine. We still need... I was going to go back and get laser turrets. Are we going to bother getting laser turrets? Sure. Let's go back and get laser turrets. And yeah, these guys are hopefully building everything they can. It's not all of it, but that's also because we're just kind of... I think we're copper limited? Yeah, we're definitely copper mining limited. Maybe we could have upgraded some of these modules. I don't think I care. Power grid probably could support us upgrading those modules, but we're not going to. Yeah. Is pretty chill. Not all of the iron... Yeah, the iron is stopping sometimes, which I am completely okay with, because it means that we are indeed processing everything we need to. Biters are having themselves a good time, and then not. We don't even... This is a spot where we should have had probably more wall in here as well. We don't have... Where even is this? Oh, it's next to the artillery shell, the artillery train, which we were going to send to the northeast wall. Just for a different place to be. And then these are going to be... Yeah, these are the big attacks that are swinging in because we were just shelling their bases and they don't really enjoy it. I think this means we should probably also bring some more... Oh no, they've got another 400 wall. That's fine. We can just fail to copy things. And then just also extend this wall. Okay. It would go better if we put them in the right place. Those ones we won't need. Yeah, so we've got... that one doesn't fit, that one also doesn't fit, whatever. Yeah, we've got a nice little defensive position. Let's also put some of this in here because we can. We are still working on getting all the chips. I came back for laser turrets? I think I came back for laser turrets. Yeah, and landmines, because landmines are here. We are rich. We have all the things we might possibly need. Let's also grab the wall, because maybe we want to take some walls somewhere. Yeah, this position here was where we just dropped all of these new walls. So we're going to take some more wall down there. Yeah, I think with 40,000, I really wanted more than that. Oh well. It's definitely not worth trying to get this copper online at this point. Yeah, we just... maybe we could have got those online earlier? Oh well. This is still not even completely running, but also we're not going to bother putting any more stuff there. Then we wanted to go to... where did we want to go to? Oh yeah, we were gonna go deliver all these other laser turrets so we can actually have a little bit more of a defense, even though we kind of don't need it because we've still got all of these Spidertrons just screening everything. So yeah. Oh wait, how far are we pushing? That wasn't the button. I think we pushed... I mean, these attacks suggest that we did in fact... and these are old bases because they've got medium and small biters in the mix, and we are not spawning medium or small biters at all at the moment. We're all just spawning maybe a couple of mediums, but probably mostly big and Behemoth biters. Yeah, like this. This is the distribution somewhat more than I expected, but we're also just fine. How are you doing for... are you actually kind of low on oil? Good job. Yeah, walls getting destroyed, that's fine. We were going to deliver the rest of these laser turrets and landmines and substations, and now we are, you know, still defended. It's fine. Weird things that... yeah, because we even don't really have a good base at the moment. Really, all we're doing is manufacturing large numbers of green chips. Like, even in... I guess we're doing some research, but it doesn't feel great. Oh, we're actually doing research at the rate of red and green science. That was not necessarily what I was expecting. And yeah, there we go. Those are all of the achievements on a Factorio Deathworld. How long did it take? 1 day, 14 hours, so what, 38 hours, 48 minutes? Okay, sure. Yeah, we are still... I guess because I was wondering why I didn't have more green chips over here, and the answer is all of these are also drifting into the mixed build, and then all of those mixed build green chips are also just getting transferred to these buffers, which do have some stuff in them, so that did some amount of work. Yeah, didn't even move past this mixed build phase, just kind of continued to be annoyed at swapping around these module properties. Did we have... oh, apparently Purple Science has restarted, because this must just be residual rail in the assemblers. There's no... like, we haven't even been mining stone. Or maybe we also just ran out of prod mods at the same time, which would also be pretty funny. And yeah, this is the first rocket silo. A lot of the stuff we just made a mess about, and then was like, yeah, we're just going to leave that there and go and build green chips. We've still got a lot of stone furnaces in here. Oh, I wonder how far yeah, with a lot of these miners have run out. Um, how many operational miners do we have here? This was a mining patch we put down with the first mixed build when we were still thinking about getting the rocket up and the yellow and purple science online, and we have reduced this to 55 mining drills, which is, yeah, not a great look, which is probably also why these belts are not entirely full. But it's also fine because all of that, and this copper outtake in particular, is supported by, or it currently isn't, because we have, yeah, this is some kind of lane balance mess thing. Yeah, whatever, it's fine, we still got there. We did all the things, we still have a mixed build, we still have power grid that's probably fine. Yeah, and we have green chip production that is still, yeah, 2 million green chips an hour, 40k a second. That's, that's okay. That's, we did a thing. We got, yeah, would have liked to get this online earlier. It feels like it was a long episode, but also no way this was 2 episodes. Built over the stone, oh well. Somewhat defended, mostly. That laser turret is a little bit sad. We can have another one here. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that was getting all of Factorio's achievements on a Deathworld. I hope you enjoyed this series. We'll figure out what we're going to do next. Maybe some more speedrunning, maybe some modded stuff. I don't know. I don't have to look at the space again, so I'm pretty happy, because it's still a mess, and you don't have to look at it now either.